Hi, welcome back to Table Rant. I hope you've been having a great time. If you haven't been having a great time, I hope it's great for you tomorrow. Anyhow, I did say I was going to do a video about southern fried chicken, and the reason why I'm doing a video on southern fried chicken is because I visited this place in Southampton. It's called Miss Millie's. It's got a nice little story to it. It's been there for a few years, but there's only 14 of them around the country, so I suppose a lot of people have never heard of them. So basically, back in '65, guy called Harry Latham and a guy called Ray Allen brought Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken to Great Britain, opening the first branch in Preston, Lancashire. But it just wasn't a business deal for Harry Latham. It was close friends of the Colonel himself. So this Harry Latham was close friends. In '88, Harry and Ray, they split up. But Harry, I think personally, kept it like close to the Colonel Sanders family. I think personally he didn't like the way the company was going with KFC, so he separated. He opened up restaurants all around the country, but he was close friends with, like I said, he was close friends with the Sanders family. Colonel Sanders' grandson gave him the herbs and spices recipe, but it wasn't 11 herbs and spices, but apparently it's 12 herbs and spices. So he's carried it on, basically tried to keep it as close as he can to Colonel Sanders' way. It's nice, I suppose. It's a nice way of doing things. And yeah, I went in there today. I had a meal. It tasted like Colonel Sanders, but it's a rip-off, you know. I went in there and I paid £7.25. Well, no, at first he tried charging me £7.25 for 2 bits of chicken, chips, and a can of drink. I was like, mate, do me a favour. So then I added a gravy and it came to like £9.75 or £9.25. I thought, this is a rip-off. You can't charge prices for this. It's like a £5 meal, max. But he did give me an extra bit of chicken. I don't know if he felt pressured because I did, sort of like say to him, mate, these prices, nah, you can't, they're not fit for purpose, It's like I've been to Thailand, yeah, and you can get a piece of KFC chicken in Thailand for like, I don't know, £1 or just under pound. I think it's even under £1. It's like 85p for a piece of chicken. But anyway, we won't go into that. We'll carry on about what I'm talking about. So Miss Millie's chicken, it's actually named after Colonel Sanders' daughter, Mildred. Do you know what I mean? So he's really tried to keep it as close as he can to KFC. I'm going to come out of this video and let you go into the 2-minute video. I mean, mate, I was trying to film outside the shop there. I get this mother come out. I'm going to have a rant now. I think I need to have a rant. This woman a mother comes out of a shop with a baby in a pushchair. So I'm trying not to film them. And she deliberately just gets in front of my camera, deliberately. I'm like, there we go. So I've had to cut that bit out quickly because I'm trying to give a description where it is if you come up from town from the train station, and then where it is if you come up from the high street. So it's in the middle of the high street and above bar. So it's on above bar road or above bar street. And then you've got the high street this way. So it's in the middle. Anyhow, when I go into the shop, filming, there's 2 mothers with their kids sat right at the front door. I mean, who sits at the front door eating food? 1, your food's going to get cold. 2, you're going to catch colds. And 3, you're probably going to give your little kids colds or flu bugs because of the cold air coming in and out all the time. So I had to quickly move to the left. So I've cut them out. They're not in it. I don't want any comebacks at me saying, oh, you've got my daughter or you've got my kid on your YouTube video, blah, blah, blah. So that was all done. I was filming the pictures on the wall, yeah? And one of them comes running out being heroic, saying, oh, you're not allowed to do that, blah, blah, blah. I explained to him, so I had to stop the video. And then he let me record the video again on the prices. Like I just said, they're a rip-off. Do you know what I mean? They're way too expensive. It's ridiculous money now for a bit of chicken and chips. And that's it. I'm not a Gary Eats. I'm not a Greeno Eats. I'm not Rate My Takeaway. I'm not sitting there talking about a bit of Millie's chicken when we all know what KFC tastes like anyway. But I have got a game changer. I'll show you after this video what I mean by a game changer. It is a game changer. It's good. And it's a lot cheaper than these franchises from Popeye's Chicken to Jollibee's to KFC and even Miss Millie's if you're in one of the towns or cities where they're serving it. Because these prices are ridiculous just for a bit of chicken and chips or a chicken burger. This is the place. I've already said on Table Rant what it's all about, so I can't be bothered repeating myself. However, if you're coming up on the train station, that way, see where Yates's is and that, like football supporters. And that way down there is the high street if you're coming up. So let's go in and have a look. They haven't got the times. It's only got till 11 AM. It doesn't say what time they close. Let's have a look. That must be their family and friends I was telling about on Table Rant. Oh yeah. Hello mate, alright? Yeah, there's only 13 or 40 of them in the country. Say that again. So if you look down there, you'll see the price menu. Well, what do you reckon I should get? I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was just a quick 2-minute in there, just basically showing you where it is. The game changer I'm going on about, brace yourselves, don't get too excited now, is this stuff. It's called KTC chicken. You can get it in supermarkets and you can get it online. It's very, very good. And you don't need to use too much, basically. So what you do is you get 2 eggs, beat the eggs up, right? Dip your chicken in the eggs, and then put the chicken in like a lunchbox or something. And then put this stuff, just a bit of it, just like this, yeah? And then put the lid on top of the lunchbox with the chicken in the box, and then just shake the box until the chicken goes white. You are good to go then if you want to go then and dip it in the deep fat fryer. However, I double bread mine. The reason why I double bread it is because you get a better flavour. So once again, dip it in the eggs, put the chicken in the box. Just that. You don't need to empty the whole thing in a bowl where people I've seen do it on YouTube videos. Insane. Just that until it goes. You see it go white and there's enough. Put the lid on, give it a shake, and you're good to go. I've got through 6 kilo stones. What's it, like 1,000 grams to a kilo stone? So I've got through 6 kilo stones of chicken so far. Look how much I've still got left. So if you're doing drumsticks with it, it's about 13 minutes, 165 degrees Celsius. If you're going to do thighs with it, I'd say do about 14 minutes just in case. But this is a game changer. You know, I know there's a lot of kids out there who pester parents who haven't got much money saying, oh, I want a KFC, I want a Jollibees, I want a Popeyes. It's like, I can't afford it, what you're going on about. But if you buy this and say, kids, I can do chicken better than any of them. Trust me, I think 99.9% of your kids is going to love this stuff. I'm not advertising it for KTC, do you know what I mean? I'm just doing it on the beneficiary or for everybody else to have a bit more money in their pockets. Because since I've been using this, I haven't gone near KFCs. I haven't gone near Jollibees. I haven't gone near. That's the first time I used Millie in years. What's the other? Jollibees, Popeyes chicken. I haven't gone near any of them. Do you know what I mean? They're a waste of money. It's too expensive just for a bit of chicken and chips. This stuff is going to save you a lot of money. And not only that, if you've got a family, it's fun. I'm going to show a little video now of what I did. So I've done a plate of it just to show you what it looks like after it's been cooked. There you go, people. I thought I'd show you what I've cooked because there's no point me just banging on about KTC coating. But if you look here, all this has been double breaded, and I've done one single one. You see that one there? That's single coating. So you can get away with it single coating, but like I said, I like my stuff being double breaded at the end of the day. It just gives it more flavour. But yeah, trust me, you can get away with it with one single coating, and you don't need to use too much. You just, you know, get the egg mix, put the chicken with the egg mix, mix the chicken with the egg mix, stick it in a lunchbox, and then sprinkle over the coating, okay? And then give the box a good shake, and then you're good to go. Otherwise, you can, like I do, double coat it, I go again because I like that flavour. But trust me, this KTC is a game changer, especially for you lot out there who are fed up with paying these stupid prices. Or basically, I know at the end of the day, there's a lot of families out there who can't afford it, but they've got kids who've got a real urge for like KFC, Jollibees, Popeye's chicken, and of course Millie's if you're in Southampton, and you can't afford it, can you, because of the prices on everything. So it's a good one to say to your kids, oh, I can cook better than any of the chicken franchises. So I'm going to come out of this video now and go back into the table rant video. All right, I'll see you in the next bit of the video. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know if you didn't enjoy it, but you should have, because I've even separated the chicken, haven't I? So you've got a load of chicken there double breaded, and you've got one piece of chicken single breaded. And like I said, you know, you can get away with it single breaded because it does tell you in the instructions to bread it once. So it is good enough to single bread it. So if you do single bread it, it'd be wise to do that for if you've got a big family to make it last. But if there's only a few of you, you can get away with double breading it easily. Trust me, it's good stuff. So once it's cooked, I let it cool down for a while, and after it's cooled down, the flavours really get inside the chicken. And not only that, I've noticed once you bite into the chicken as well, the actual flavours have gotten into the chicken. I've noticed with like KFC, Jollibees, Popeyes or Millie's, it's always on the outside of the flavour, isn't it? And that's it. This stuff gets inside the chicken. I suppose because it's deep fat frying, it's not pressure cooking, so it's just frying away inside the chicken as well. And it works. That there is a game changer. Trust me. I hope you enjoyed this rant. The next rant is either going to be about Keir Starmer. Do you reckon he's going to be in a job next year, or do you reckon he's gone? And or it might be about rats. I've had a rat problem. I dealt with them. I've got plenty of photos to show. They're invaders, aren't they? So there's probably people out there who are suffering problems with rats. They might even know where they are, but they can't seem to get him to bite the traps. Don't worry, I've got you covered. I know how the rats bite on the traps. Trust me. It dawned on me one day when I was doing my research on them. Do you know what I mean? Because they're no good. They live in sewers and they do all sorts of, they spread all sorts of vermin and disease everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to love you and leave you. And one more thing. Rant on!